Yeah, and I'm too fat for that.
Vlogging.
You're done. There you go. Hi! I'm Arthur Bueno. This is my family. And you're watching the Bueno Power Vlog. Say bye.
Bye. Happy Thanksgiving.
Hey, what's going on? This is Arthur for the Bueno Power Vlog, and today it's about 3:47 in the morning, and I am getting picked up by Ting to go to the airport and head to California. And my first stop is to go to LA. And I think it's like a 2-hour layover there. I'm not even sure. Maybe even get a little bit of lunch there, and then on to SFO. I arrive in SFO at 12:30. I believe my brother Eldon will be picking me up. I'll probably be staying in San Mateo today, and then be heading back to Lemoore tomorrow. So this should be really interesting. I don't even know what the fuck is gonna happen for the next week or so, but I did pack quite a bit of clothes and thinking that I'm gonna do shit, but I bet you anything I'm not gonna really do a lot of stuff other than just photograph and, you know, talk about my experiences and shit. Yeah, it's kind of weird, to tell you the truth. To kind of see if I can just, there we go. It's kind of weird to know that I'm going to be leaving and staying in California for a couple of weeks. It just doesn't really make any sense to me. It's not fucking computing. And it's been about 3 years since I've been back to California. So I don't know what the fuck is gonna happen. But I guess we're just gonna have to see and take it from there. So let's hope that this trip goes well. And yeah. Alright, so I am here at the line, checking in on my flight. I think I can actually do it here, but I'd rather go up there and do it. From my understanding, it's going to be about maybe 6 to 7 hours to go from here to SFO, and I'm gonna be just way exhausted, so I'm not really feeling that. But I'll see what's happening as we come along here. I'm fucking hungry too. Well, unfortunately I had to check in my bag, so yeah, that's okay. It's not a big deal. Only $25, but what you gonna do, right? I'm gonna go ahead and go to the terminal right now, and then I'm gonna see if I can get some breakfast. I'm starving. Yes! The best part is up ahead is a Dunkin' Donuts, so I get to go ahead and eat some breakfast and chill for a bit. I got about an hour. I'm really excited about this. Really excited. So this is it. I'm actually at my gate. I had finished eating breakfast. Had a quick donut and a egg and cheese croissant. So I'm now just waiting for the gate, or yeah, really the gate to be open and for
And ladies and gentlemen, this is a gate change announcement only for Los Angeles, flight 1192. We'll be departing on gate 30. This is a gate change.
I'm just waiting to have them clear out everybody from the plane and then go in and sit down and
30 minutes at gate number 30.
make my way back to Connecticut. Or not Connecticut, sorry, California. Alright, just landed in LA. I am going to be finding my next gate. And should be all set. But I have a little bit of a layover here, unfortunately, so I think I'm going to go get some breakfast again.
Once we get to my name is Marcus. Once we get your luggage, we'll go.
Cute little one right there. Look at him. Just chilling like a boss. It's about 70 degrees here. I am not wearing a sweater or a jacket. Basically means I'm back home. It's a fucking trip, dude. I can't fucking believe this shit.
And good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome aboard American Eagle Flight 6017 with services to San Francisco.
Woo!
Before you take...
Ah, shit. Thank you. I am back to my old stomping grounds. This is a fucking trip. Alright. I'm gonna go get my baggage. And then I'm gonna see my brother. Look at that. Oh my gosh, it's so cool. Alright. Home sweet fucking home, man. I cannot fucking believe I'm home. So I just got a text message from my brother. and he is gonna be arriving here in about 2 minutes. I can't even tell you how nervous I feel, because goddamn, it's been so long since I've been here. I can't even begin to wonder what kind of fucking shenanigans we're gonna be having here.
Attention, use caution when crossing lanes of traffic.
Oh shit! Look at that! Yeah!
Let's go, man.
Oh my god! It's been so long! Holy shit! Oh my god! Look at him! Oh my god! Oh my god! Hi, nephew! Oh my god! Alright. Oh, thank you. It's a game that I still suck at.
How was the flight?
The flight was actually pretty good.
Good. Good shit, dude.
Alright, so this is the fam. This is
Made it.
the Eldon
it.
Bueno. And this is the Lara with the Benson. Oh my god! They finally appeared in the Bueno Power Vlog. Jesus Christ.
So fucking sick.
Alright, so if you don't know, you know what I'm saying? You don't know, this is the G right here. So
Going to Bueno's house. Numero uno. Casa de Bueno.
Casa de Bueno.
It's always good.
That's every day.
Always good.
You know what I mean? Let me tell you something about Lara though. Lara, when I used to live with Lara, she'd be cooking the good shit, you know what I'm saying? Veggie lasagnas, vegan burgers, motherfucking french fries. Man, I gained. I gained. But we figured it out. Oh my god, and the air smells good! Oh.
What does the air smell like over there?
Stress. It smells like stress.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You wouldn't believe it, man. Are you prepared? Oh my god. Yo. A peek. Ah, yeah. Yeah, okay.
Use restrooms over here. We're gonna leave this open.
Wow, look at this. This is the most magical
Humble
place
abode.
on earth. And you know what? You know what's cool is that they actually have the Christmas lights right there at the top. So it gives us some atmosphere.
That was for Halloween. That was for Halloween.
It's for Halloween?
Yeah,
What?
we had a little Halloween get together. So then the blow up matches, I'm gonna actually have it over here. So
Okay.
Then, if you want, I'm gonna set this up too if you want to stream. So this is all set up for you too.
Let me, you know what? I did the disrespectful thing.
Oh, no,
I forgot to take off my shoes. Yo,
I know,
dude,
dude.
what the fuck?
I'm so glad you're here.
Oh
man.
my god, I am home.
Hella glad.
Oh my god.
I'm hella fucking
Jesus.
glad. This is a dope spot that you always want to go to get coffee, some tea. This is the
Phil's
place to go.
Coffee, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, you like my getup? Check this out. Oh shit, son. So we're out of here, Phil's Coffee. I know I should even get a second cup, but I'm gonna be staying up and trying to schedule for California time.
Yeah.
So now that all you Connecticut fuckers are freezing. Ooh.
Hey, like it? Good?
Phil's Coffee. One of the best coffees I had in a while because this actually doesn't taste burnt. Ah, burn, 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 burn. What they got? They got bacon jam, brioche. I actually been to some sort of establishment like this in New York with Jen a while back. It's actually pretty good. Look at that. So you just get a tray, and you just pick your treats. And, you're all set, you know? Alright, so Lara got a variety of goods here. See that one right there? That one looks delicious.
Ridiculous.
It looks ridiculous. It's kind of weird being here at my brother's apartment and well, brother and his girlfriend's apartment, and it's been nice to actually be able to talk about things that I don't normally get to talk about with other people, like music and photography and such. But I gotta tell you, man, it's been kind of nice to be able to just hang out with family and really not give a fuck of what's going on. You know, at this time I'd probably be at home after work or after the gym, chilling out and feeling all stressed. Oh, let me show you something. Proper introduction. Oh yeah, you pee-peed. This is Benson. Hey. Oh gosh. And he is one of the men of the house now. And something that you gotta know about Mr. Benson, that he is the runt of the litter. And he also smells like a baby. I know. Ow, 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 ow. You calm down, Bubba. Okay. Say hi to the camera. He's not even paying attention. He's just looking at Mom. So in about, what, 30 minutes or so, we're going to go out to eat. And then tomorrow morning, we're going to head out back to Lemoore. And I think when I'm there, I'll try to get settled a little bit. But what I want to do is actually showcase the city, the town that I grew up in. And I'll try to show you the home that I grew up in, and the high school that I went to, the middle school that I went to, maybe even my dad's grave. Never got a chance to do that. And maybe when I arrive there, that's the first thing that I want to do is visit my dad. So we're just going to have to see how all that plans out. But it's 2 weeks of just nonstop fun. And I don't even know how to have fun anymore. It's been such a long time. And usually my vacations are stuck, before at least, it was stuck just at home, doing nothing. I'm just sitting there trying to figure it all out and trying to understand why I'm still at home where I could be out doing something. Alright, so I think Jen's gonna be jealous when I record this, but we are here with my favorite peeps in the world. We got the Don here and the Laralines, right? And we're out here getting shabu shabu, hot pot. And let me tell you something, all right? I love me some hot pot. All right, love it.
Where's Nike? You just gonna cut this from the other side?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. But yeah, this is pretty much what we're gonna be doing for the rest of the night, and probably playing video games. I'm gonna tell you something right now. Shabu shabu was actually first introduced to me by my brother. I've never had this kind of thing before. It was in Daly City years back when I was living with him in Lara. And so I didn't know what the fuck was going on. He had a pot right here that was boiling, and you just basically boiled your meats and your vegetables. And the first time that I had it till now, if anybody had recommended it, we were there. So, cheers to the fam. This is gonna be a long 2 weeks. Hey everyone, this is my second day here back in California. I probably look haggard as fuck because I feel haggard as fuck. So today we are going back to the ultimate land, the land that is Lemoore. And I know I talked to you guys previously about this place and where I grew up. It's a really small town. I don't know, what's the population now? Like what, 1,000?
It's more than that, maybe like 4,000.
Maybe 10.
Really? Population 10,000?
More?
Or maybe that's Sanford. I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
We'll see when we pass by. We'll see.
Yeah. The place is really small. Maybe I can show you the high school, the middle school, the elementary school, some of the skate spots that I have, and a whole lot of other stuff, but there's nothing that really goes on there. We just had to really use our imagination. So, yeah. Alright, so I am back, and today I have a temporary car. This is probably one of the awesome things about having a brother who's willing to kind of give, you know, his things to you for your gain. Temporarily. No, temporarily. So I got all my shit and I'm now gonna meet them up, get some gas, maybe a cup of coffee, and then we out this bitch. This is where it all started. And I see that mom doesn't like take down the Christmas lights and shit. Where's the board? Oh shit. Damn, dude, mom know how to pack, dude. Holy shit. I don't know, man. Alright, let's go inside and let's go surprise mom.
I can get one. Is it king? Is it kucha?
Hi, Arto!
Oh my god! Oh my god!
So did you drive?
I did.
Yeah?
Guys, this is my mom. Hi. Oh my god, I cannot believe.
You cannot believe you're here in
Yeah,
California.
it's been so many years. Alright. So here's my old room. I mean, obviously it's got redecorated because of Mom, but there he is, me. Had a fatter face at that time. This is a mirror that I used to look at. Things have just not changed. Ugh. These are not my books. Fuck that. Some of my degrees. I went to a couple of city colleges before I had went to AAU. Things were just so much more different back then, man.
Are you gonna be there?
Yeah, I guess. Oh, I forgot. Look at Big E right here. Okay. There's my dad. There's Pops right there. And there's some of the other things there with my dad. Let him hold that gun. He was really into guns. This photo right here, his last months before he had passed away, which was kind of unfortunate. Look at this. I'm surprised this thing is still oh god.
It's still out of tune.
It's still out of tune. Oh my god. Nothing has changed, really. He's still... Oh, I got a new microwave. He got a new microwave. Oh my god.
I got new microwave and dishwasher too.
Yeah, I see.
Christopher bought that.
Yeah.
I know, not Christopher.
Was it Deanna?
I think it's like punch.
Oh.
I mean,
Oh, like they all like punched in, pitched in? Yeah. What do you know, man?
save some money. We're gonna go.
This way. Alright, so we are now at the infamous
We're gonna go there.
In and Out. And I want to tell you that this is one of my favorite burger joints here in Cali. I love the shit out of it. Love the shit out of it. Look at the prices on these.
Yeah, that's animal price. Yes.
Auntie, do you want ketchup?
No, I'm good.
You want ketchup later?
No, that's okay. I'm gonna wait for them. To get this is an animal style grilled cheese sandwich.
What, anong they call that?
Yeah.
Grilled cheese.
Oh.
This right here is your animal style fries. This right here tastes like a dream. So delicious. You can never get a grilled cheese like this anywhere else. I guarantee it. Oh my god, my belly full, man. That was one of the best in and out sessions I ever had in my life. Look at me and my brother. We're walking like this and shit. I gained like 10 pounds. Alright. Today is Thanksgiving Day. And I look really fucking haggard. It's like 7:08. And my family's not doing Thanksgiving until tomorrow, which is fine by me because it gives me the chance to sort of like hang out and do some stuff. So yeah. Happy Thanksgiving. Yeah. I'm gonna do whatever the fuck I want. In March 2008, or 2003 rather, March 2003, my father passed away. And what was crazy is that, you know, we sort of saw him perish, you know, kind of in front of our eyes, slowly. And I remembered in the hospital in Hanford, you know, my dad was just screaming his lungs out. He just was in excruciating pain. And I think the last thing I remembered was when we saw Dad's body just laying there, and he had a towel over his forehead, and my brother Bernard, I believe, kissed his forehead and closed his eyelids shut, and that was a pretty life-changing moment. You know, it was kind of just crazy how all that happened. So, Dad, I fucking wish you were here, man. You don't even know what the fuck had happened over the last 7 years. It's fucking too much. You know, I also remembered when I was when we were about to bury him here in the cemetery. We remember I had my hand planted on his casket, you know, all the kids that were there that were supporting me and paying their respects to my father, you know, putting guitar picks on top of the casket, which was pretty cool. It was actually really cool. And yeah, it was quite moving. But I remember I had my hand on the casket and I just started bawling because I knew I would never ever see my dad again. And because of his death, you know, his death sort of put me in such a deep depression because I felt guilty for some reason that I didn't do enough for him, and I didn't do enough to, you know, be the son that I would have thought that he wanted me to be, you know. And because of that, it kind of drives me to kind of think that, you know, I'm still not good enough to be that son. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm just not. So what are you gonna do, right? It is what it is. Alright, this is Meadow Lane Elementary School. This is actually the very first school that I went to, I believe, here in Lemoore. And as you can see, this is kind of, I don't know if this is the original sign, but it's definitely a, it brings back a lot of memories. Right over here, you can actually see that this is where the entrance was to the school for us, you know. And you know, they gated everything as of recent because, you know, crazy people like to make bomb threats and shit, and you know, for some reason, like idiots like to shoot up the school for their own pleasure, which is really stupid. But let's take a tour of this and let's figure this out. So not necessarily this distinct spot, right? This distinct spot where I, you know, or this bench at least. But around this area, I remember I used to hover around, or not hover, but hang around a couple of people, and they used to have these like lunch boxes full of like, you know, good like food, like junk food, like chips and, you know, Lunchables and stuff. And what I had, right, was a plastic bin, right, a little plastic box, and a ham and cheese sandwich. There wasn't even any kind of like condiment, like no mayo, no mustard or anything. But my mom packed that for me almost every day. And I remembered my mom, you know, doing that every morning, and my friends looking at me is like, dude, let's go give him some more food. He's poor. And they would just like stuff like Cheetos and all this, and I would just fucking eat it. But it kind of, I don't think I remembered it at the time, but it did make me think about how much we've gained over the years. You know, my mom was trying to do her best to take care of 5 kids, you know, and with my dad out, you know, in the ship, you know, doing the military stuff, we were here trying to work things out. It's crazy. Alright, so this is the cream of the crop here of Meadow Lane. And we had such a huge blacktop playground. You know, obviously, for me, this area wasn't, you know, it was non-existent. It wasn't even here. And it was just something that I stayed at for the majority of my time. Yeah, so a lot of my my life was spent here in this playground, and that basketball hoop, what I remember, has been like the basketball hoop that I used to always go and take to shoot baskets. I actually did play basketball when I was younger, but then I gave it up. And there's actually some people here. This is kind of embarrassing. It is actually embarrassing just being here, hanging out. But there's actually I remember this playground right here, right? So when you're in 6th grade, like for some reason, like I don't know, you start taking some interest on like crazy things, like you want to have a girlfriend or whatever, right? So this right here, this specific like area was kind of it was huge, just because of the fact that like I remember asking a girl out here, and she said no. And I started crying because I'd never have been rejected like that before. It's pretty fucking funny now thinking about it, but at the time it was traumatizing. It was kind of just crazy how that all came about. So whatever, you know what I mean? It's all good. So it looks like I won't be able to get in, but this is Liberty Middle School, and Liberty Middle School. I mean, I went there, or went here, and it was just a fresh new middle school that they had built at the time I was going to school here, and it's pretty nuts for the fact that like I had, I don't know, just a lot of my growing up did kind of start here. Like I had to learn kind of independence, and had to learn how to make friends, and just it was such an awkward time for me. I didn't know what kind of music I liked. I didn't really care for basketball. And it was just a kind of a mess for the most part. I'm gonna see if I can get inside, and I'm probably not gonna be likely to get in, but knowing that like how again security was here in this school and whatnot. Yeah, there you go. See, I won't even be able to go in. It's kind of unfortunate because this school is actually pretty interesting for what it was. It was a school that really taught me a lot about how to be how to be an individual, and like just I don't know, like there was just a lot of shit was going on. There was bullies here that I hated. There's one specific one that he kind of is a jerk to me, like kind of here and then throughout high school. Like he was just kind of a dick, and he used to get picked on by the other like bullies too, which was kind of fucked up. And he probably used me as his little punching bag at the time, thinking that he was he's always the shit, and like he liked to pick on the little people, I guess. But what I remember, that guy now has a family and some kids, and has a good life, I guess. I'm not even sure. Okay, so this is Lemoore High School District, and there's actually an opening that I actually was able to find, but probably only on a certain area of the school. And so where I'm at right now is really the closed off area of it. I mean, I can't necessarily come in, but you probably won't be able to see shit here, but which is understandable. I'm gonna kind of just walk around and sort of admire like some of the areas that I used to go to. In fact, this area right here, I used to there's actually a math class around here. This guy named Mr. Aquino, I think he knew my brother a while back. I think it was one of those classes right there, those buildings. And yeah, Mr. Aquino was a pretty cool dude for the most part. This right here was Jameson High School. Jameson High School actually was like a continuation school from what I remembered, or just the kids that weren't excelling very well in the normal area of this school. And there was just a lot of gangster like type of people that like would get into fights, and like it's really, a lot of them were like, you know, these gangsters and you know, just misfits that were just really shitty people. And it's kind of unfortunate, you know what I mean? It really is. But yeah, I'm gonna see if I can walk. I'm gonna do some walking, because that's what I need to do, you know what I mean? Do some walking here. Right. Oh my god, it's hot, actually. This is so weird how hot it is. My Connecticut friends are definitely jealous. For real. Okay. Alright, here's one area that was pretty important to me, actually. It was the event center. This is actually the gym for some of us. We had to do a couple of activities here, but the reason why it was so important, for me at least, was the fact that I actually performed for about like 500 kids in this. This is a pretty interesting time. 500 kids, I believe. I think it felt like it was 500. It might have been more, or I might be bullshitting. But there was a talent show, and a couple of my friends went and decided that we wanted to cover a song from a band called Finch. It's called Letters to You. And I dedicated it to my father, who in that same year had passed away. It was a few months after he had passed away. And I dedicated it to my first girlfriend. And yeah, it was pretty wild, man. I had like amplifier problems and all this crazy shit, and yeah, it was not good. It was totally not good. Is this open? Oh, it's open. I don't think I'm supposed to be here, but I'm here, so yeah. Alright. Okay. So in PE, we would actually run in this spot, this area right here. You can see that there was a sort of a you know, kind of a dirt road here. And yeah, the football field, we would you know, sometimes I would go watch like football and stuff and whatnot, and I would, you know, root for a team or something. I mean, we were so bored, you know, back then. It just was, there was just nothing to fucking do in Lemoore, man, you know? So yeah, this is a kind of a fucking trip. Checking all this out. There's the opening, as you can see. Definitely a big opening. Yeah, let's go find out what this all looks like. Yeah. Holy crap. I can't fucking believe that I'm here. yeah, there's people hanging out and chilling. Yep. This is the high school. Everybody's running. This is so crazy. I can't believe it. Like, I'm actually here. So a lot of people that I know used to run track and stuff. Hey, what's up? Yeah, I'm being approached right now. Yeah, those dudes were trying to act all hard and shit. They were really trying to. They were trying to be like, yeah, I'm fucking. But whatever, man. They kids. But they all look buff and shit, and they're all like muscular and stuff. They already look old. You know, I'm here just 32. Still kind of look like a kid. It's maybe because it's that Asian in me, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I think I just got in inside the building or inside the school. I might be wrong though. Let's see. Nope. I got in the school. Yeah. Tight. This is funny as hell. Alright. So, here we go, right? I would sometimes walk this area. This is me, like, you know, going the opposite way to go in PE class. I freaking hated PE. Obviously, for a lot of people, they did too. And, yeah. Okay, here is the art building, actually. And this building, I went to go learn how to draw, and I was really bad at it too. I was really bad at like drawing, and I just was just not really. I didn't really have a lot of control with the pencil. That was kind of the shitty thing. Wow, there's so much nostalgia is coming up. This is crazy. Yep. This area right here. It would pass through. I think I've seen a couple of fights here too. Which was not good. Not good at all. Oh shit. Wow. Obviously these are probably closed. Yep. They're closed. They already have they have cameras in here, which is interesting. Yep. Man, so much has changed here. Yeah. So inside here was a drama department that I had to you know, do, I think, for as an elective. And here we are. Here we are. This is where I would sit at with all the skaters and stuff at one point. And most of the musicians that I associated with, you know, I don't know, man, they were a dramatic bunch at the time. And yeah, for some reason I stopped hanging out with them. And maybe it's because they sort of outcasted me a little bit. I'm not too sure. I guess I wasn't gross enough. Alright, so here's another area that I went to at one point. I had just fucking hung out with some of my nerdy friends and stuff, and we just chill. And I usually would sit here in the morning. Yeah, it was pretty weird. It was pretty weird. Okay, I remembered here in this little area that me and my friend Jordan would actually play acoustic and just rock it out, you know, and just hang out. Over here, we actually had the Filipinos, like the Asian area of fucking just hang out, and you know, they had their hair all worn all crazy, you know, and wore their Nautica jackets and stuff like that. Chaps Ralph Lauren and stuff. This area too, I also hung around here a little bit. Yeah, pretty nuts. I remember also hanging out here a little bit. I was getting food. It was kind of a weird area. Like I don't know if they still have it. They had this right here is where you get like chicken fingers and stuff. Them shits were so good. I'm not gonna lie, they were pretty banging, you know. And over here is where like all the preppies went. You know, these walls right here, they used to be occupied with lockers. So yeah, you didn't have lockers at all. It's pretty. They don't have lockers. I mean, I could have had one, but yeah. But yeah, this area right here is where all the preps were at. You know, the kids that had the money and, you know, really popular and stuff and whatnot. And I remember we had like all our skater friends used to like fucking come here and just like infiltrate this area, and I remember like one kid was all like, "You don't fucking belong here. This is our fucking area." And yeah, we used to like cause drama here. It's pretty, well, not me at least. I was just a witness, but a lot of shit would just happen. Well, yeah, I mean, you know, this is part of my childhood that I was you know, so lost in, I guess. So yeah, a lot of shit happened here. You know, fights would break out. I remember there was like a fucking bomb threat here, which was really scary. People, I don't know, man. People are just, they were just kind of the worst. There's a lot of bullies, a lot of kids that used to just fuck with me. I was a crazy kid, you know, and I also had a lot of depression, which I don't know, like a lot of depression towards like life and, you know, not feeling good enough for these people. And you know, I just was so deep about a lot of stuff when I was young. It was kind of annoying. It was. But this is my high school, man. I definitely am surprised that this area was open. You know what I mean? I don't get it. I could potentially be in trouble just being here, actually. But yeah. This is some crazy stuff. Yep. Okay, so there's one last destination that I wanted to go to, and I might not be able to like record it as much, but I'm gonna go ahead and drive up to the very first house that we lived in, and yeah, it's quite interesting, I must say. Just for the fact that like you know, it really is where everything had started. You know, when my dad actually finished with the military, he decided to retire, and then he was transitioning to jobs. He went to Walmart temporarily. He was working at Walmart temporarily, and then he went into corrections. And yeah, that's where he made most of his money, in corrections, and that's where he basically you know, took care of our needs, you know, as children that needed, like, you know, clothes, backpack, you know, it's what he used to buy all our food and shit and whatever. So check it out. Alright, here it is. This is the place. This is 441 Spring Lane. And I know I don't want to drive here and like look all creepy and stuff, but that essentially was the house that kind of started it all for us. You know, we rented that house. We had just, you know, I think we moved here in Lemoore around like 1990. And it was actually during the time my brother Eldon was going to be born. You know, he's a 90s kid. And yeah, it's pretty crazy how much of it fucking changed. You know what I'm saying? Just sort of in the aspect of like how yeah, just like how much things had happened from there till now. You know, I was introduced to cigarettes there. I was introduced Street Fighter. I was introduced like a whole mess of things, man. It's crazy. And that's pretty much the life that I had lived in Lemoore. And so right now I'm gonna try to do something in Fresno. I'm actually gonna drive there and see what we can pull up. This is gonna be a really long vlog, guys, I swear. See if I can find it. Yes, this is it. I remembered. Okay, here we go. Yep. That's the place. That is the place. So this is the apartment complex that I actually used to hang out at, and a friend of mine, Trevor William Church, used to live there, and he used to play in this band called Yacht Club. Now, for some of you, if you know of Trevor William Church, he is the guitarist for this band, Beastmaker, who, you know, was formed here in Fresno, and they've been a band for a long time, and just recently they started getting more traction, you know, for their sound and such. They're a doom band, and just incredible stuff, man. Incredible stuff. So Trevor, if you're watching this, it's actually I'm kind of going back into memory lane, man. It's crazy. All right, so this is the house that I lived in for 4 years when I was attending Fresno City College and attending, at one point attending Fresno State. And so this house is actually a former halfway house. And it's kind of interesting just because the fact that like I did so much crazy shit here. It like, okay, and that roof over there, okay, I used to like climb out of that window and I would just smoke and get really stoned and like go to school, you know. And that was kind of my life, man. I was just like stoning it up and just drinking a lot and hanging out. And yeah, I mean, like, this was like a really shitty house. It was, but the rent was cheap, you know, for what it was worth. A lot of my you know, ideas came out through photography, through music, and I got to meet a lot of different people. People moved in, people moved out. It seems as though that the whole like building has not changed at all, and it sort of stayed the same. This is where I met a couple of the girls that I would, you know, become like would be in a relationship with, and it was kind of an area that really it was really interesting. There was just a lot of like I guess drama between roommates. You know, people like getting into fights here. It's really fucked up. It was nuts. And I can't even begin to tell you how much I don't miss it. I don't miss this place at all. But it does bring a lot of nostalgia, and it does bring a lot of I mean, it's humbling to kind of look at this, you know what I'm saying? So what do you know? You know what I mean? What do you know? Shit's deep. Alright, so I am at the river park here in northern Fresno, and a vlogger, Chris Crucial, keep it crucial, vlogs here quite a bit, and I gotta kind of give him some props to him, just because like he tries to make this area interesting. So yeah, you know, I might want to go watch a movie for some reason. I might do that. I don't know how much it's gonna cost, but we'll see.
Or shop where you see the St. Jude logo.
I don't know if you can see me here, but I'm
now through December 31st,
at the movie theater
for you.
by myself, and I'm gonna go watch Lady Bird. I got to meet up with Chris, and I'll probably see him. Hopefully, I'll see him right after, and then we can just shoot the shit and, you know, just show his face after the movie.
Great.
So
now, I'm glad that you have the Regal app.
this is gonna be interesting.
And every purchase is.
So I just got done watching Lady Bird, and I gotta tell you, I don't like it. I don't like it. The story, kind of the movement of the plot was too fast, and the ending just was dumb. No. So guess who's back?
Hey, what up?
It is the Chris Chosa
I'm here.
and I just got done watching that Lady Bird movie, and Yeah.
You didn't like it, dude? Everyone else loves it.
Well, it's.
I haven't seen it yet.
It's so pretentious. Like, you know what I mean? It's
Yeah,
one of those artsy, like,
I
art
feel
kind
that
of
too.
movies. You know
I
what
feel
I
that
mean?
too.
So
I got that vibe.
I don't know. I wanted to actually just see him because you know, him being a part of it is the best thing here. You know what I'm saying?
I should have seen this.
Yeah, yeah, I should have. God damn it. I'm here with the infamous Daniel Dominguez.
You gotta point the camera at me, you fucking nerd. Is there cussing on your show?
Yeah, of course
shit,
there is.
Fuck ass, tit, dick. But
shout out to Aaron Bueno, my long lost sister.
I know she's gonna watch this and be like, language.
Yo, but I'm at the pad here. I've been wanting to see this guy for the longest time.
Excuse the poor lighting.
Oh, I mean, it's whatever.
Bro, you just missed all the best jokes too. Like, that's the worst part. When you were like,
man.
where do you get strings like that, bro?
I was like, what the fuck? Good morning, everybody. This is me back and heading to go get some ingredients for the lumpia that I wanted to make today. So yesterday was Thanksgiving, and since now my sister's home, we're out here trying to. Let's make sure I need a lock there just in case. Yeah, anyway, I'm here, I'm gonna go get some ingredients and I'm gonna go put gas in my brother's car because I actually forgot to do that, and, you know, you gotta respect and fucking take care of your family shit, you know what I mean? Just gotta do that. So I'm gonna go to Save Mart and then I'm gonna see if there's anything in Hanford I can pick up and then go from there. So let me take you on a ride. Everyone know what that means. Car wash. Yeah. We're at the car wash. Car wash. Car wash. Car wash. Car wash.
Relax.
Settle down.
Stay.
Stay there.
Stay.
Stay there.
This is my sister.
Hello.
Oh.
What is that?
This is a GoPro. It finally made it to the Bueno Power
But
Wall.
what do you mean? That's a GoPro?
Yeah.
How come your GoPro doesn't look like that? Which one is this?
This one is the Hero Session. It's the one that doesn't have the LCD screen.
Oh, okay. That's
Yeah.
cool.
So it's like smaller, you
What
know?
the fuck is this?
It's a tripod.
Oh. Oh shit! I thought this was something else. That's weird.
No.
That's cool. Look, this is you should get one of these tripods.
This is my favorite sister in the world.
You hear that, other sisters?
Did you hear that?
Did you guys hear that?
And there's the Gustavo right there.
That's me.
Look at that. Getting eaten
Dude,
up
is
by
it
all
get
the
your
dogs.
sound bits?
This is where all the sound goes in the video.
Not very.
We love it. Hi there, Mr. Ben Sereno.
Who's that?
All right, so the fam is heading to go eat some brunch. breakfast, brunch. And we got the homie of all homies, Eldon, and then the queen of all queens, Laura Lise. I'm gonna go to Black Bear Diner. I haven't been here like in 6 years. All I remember about the Black Bear Diner is their French fries was really good. You know what I'm saying? And so I don't even know how I'm gonna cut all this footage. I have so much shit. It's crazy. Don't know. So that about does it for this episode of the Bueno Power Vlog. It's yeah, it's a pretty long episode. I wouldn't think I would get all this footage collected before the upload for today, actually. So lots going on for this coming week, actually. Yesterday I had Hadocon. And today I'm going to be possibly doing something in the Bay Area. I'm not sure, but my flight leaves this coming Saturday. So yeah, I mean, I should be able to cut all that footage and have it be presented next Monday. And I'm having a good time here. I haven't really had a vacation like this in a while. And it also helps that, you know, I'm back in my home state. So I'm gonna miss it once I go back home. So yeah, but if you like this episode, just go ahead and hit that like button. And if you want videos every Monday, just go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And as always, thank you for watching the Bueno Power Vlog.